Hello, this is well, this is Gunfire Reborn. It's a game that I quite like, And season 5 is about the end. So I think maybe it's a little bit late to talk about it. But I guess I'll talk anyway. So there are a lot of changes uh, on this season, like uh, but I don't think I'm interested in any of those, unfortunately. Like, probably the one that I care about is the change on boundary. Like, it's usually not really that great, and now the change has made it feel slightly better, but it's still not really good. Well, the whole launcher is not really that anyways. But and one of the update it's on season 4, but it's one of the updates that I like is the update on Lee, uh, the Flame Talisman. Yeah, this is when inflicting burn effect, then one stack of mark up to 5 stacks, consume 3 stacks when taking damage from enemies. If you have enough stacks, you will immune to the damage and invincible for 2 seconds. This effect has cooldown. So the thing about this is, if I remember correctly, it used to be like each each stacks will give you damage reduction, and now it's a complete invincibility. Now, one of the things that I like, no, I mean, what I like from the change is on level 3, as you can see, cooldown will be 2 seconds, and then, well, the cooldown is 2 seconds is can make her literally immortal, and getting the stacks is actually quite easy as well, especially if you have flare calling. Be it even if it's only level 1, but of course it will be much better on level 2 or 3. Anyways, it's very good. Like the combination between the two of these. So you literally can become immortal. And well, I think just that. And then the talisman is also really good. Like compared to the Starling, because the Starling is just, I don't know how to say it. It changed a lot of the mechanics, and yeah, sometimes how to say it changed a lot of the mechanics, and I kinda don't like it because there is a combination of scrolls that I like, but the effect got changed, and I forgot what it is, but I don't really like it. It's okay though. Like the demon fan Christmas is quite fun, and the steering mechanism is a little bit confusing. Arcane Ascension is it's basic, but it's good. Anyways, so yeah, talking about talisman, uh, there are, well, you can see a lot of talisman, but basically you can how to say, there are two type of, you can separate them into two type talisman, like, or maybe not, but yeah, like there are two kind of type, can kind of separate them into two types. Although it doesn't apply to all of the talisman, obviously. So one of the type here is, as you can see, like like this, has high cooldown, but you have a lot of slots. Like there are six, uh, maybe or five because this one is locked, and like this as well. Unleash talisman. There are six slots as well. The cooldown is quite high, and then maybe not. Yeah, this one is cooldown is quite high, and the slot there are six slots. And this one, Galaxy Talisman, cooldown is low, but the slot is only few. Same case with Dragon Tian. Okay. Anyways, so I've tried like maybe half of the talisman, and I haven't tried the spirit talisman yet, but I don't really think it's really that good unless you are using the Aobai, the grenade build with the is the yeah, this one. Unless maybe spirit talisman is good for this, or maybe the crown prince as well. Yes. Well, the crown prince is actually quite versatile. You can literally use anything and just fine as long as you know how to build it. And yeah, anyway, the talisman. So the rapid fire, like it seems to be good for, you know, uh the character that you shoot that shoots a lot, maybe like Bunny and I forgot the name. Lin and Tao, yeah, the two of them. And unfortunately, I don't think it applies to Momo because the weapon, staff weapon like my bad. Yeah, the staff weapon, even the starfly, like they don't really consume ammo that much, so I don't think it considered as shooting. And the fire rate on that weapon is actually quite slow. It's just that there are a lot of projectiles. Yeah, so I personally don't think that this talisman is related. And then there is loop talisman. This talisman is actually quite powerful. If I were to make a tier list, maybe it's on like tier A. Like it has very obvious weakness, plus one talisman cooldown for its power champion. So normally, if you want to min-max this talisman, you want uh, one power gem, anything you can do. Yeah, literally anything. And then for the second power gem, you want to have this. Lock the current, the forbidden power. Lock the current slot and all slot alike. Its lock slot will reduce talisman cooldown by 0.4. With the loop talisman and forbidden power. So let's say that I have two power gem here and here, and then technically you will get minus 1.2 second cooldown. So it's going to be 0.9. And then if you have the exclusive of it, this one, 0.2 for each individual, it will be 0.5 cooldown. So one of the best power gem that you can put for the talisman is, what is it? The thunder. This one. It's because you can imprison enemies for a moment, and if you have the lower, and you literally can stun lock the enemies, and the lower your cooldown is, the better it will be, because the enemy will literally cannot move. But you can also use literally anything else, like maybe the fire rate boost, and like the normal boost, weapon damage, uh, any kind of boost, like maybe elemental boost, agility if you want. Plus, no, I don't think you can use this because you cannot stack this thing, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe like elemental boost, thunder, meteor, and then classic, damage boost like fire rate, well, and so on. And then the charge talisman is quite similar to look talisman. It's I just think that the look talisman is no. I just think that the look talisman is just better for the job. Although I must say that the look talisman has more slot, and you can kind of like abuse the charge talisman with B if you just press F and let her charge skill, and just don't fire your ultimate, and you literally can keep triggering this talisman. So yeah, there's that. And for it's just that you are stuck to that, and you literally cannot take any buffs from the power gem itself, like aside from thunder or meteor. You cannot get any buff from like weapon damage or something like that. There's also this, but spirit search, but it's not really that as well because it has a limit, and I don't think there are like the skill boosts of it. There's this. Never mind. But yeah, I don't think this is related. And then spell talisman. It was meant for weapon, explosive weapon, and the shotgun and the sniper weapon. I've seen some people like using explosive weapon with this talisman, and it works quite well, but I don't. It works quite well, and I think it's quite it's just that I have bias towards those three type weapon: shotgun, explosive, and sniper. I just don't think that the weapon there is not needed. The Shadow Fade, I haven't tried this yet, but I don't really think it's really that good. I don't think. At least I don't think it's really that. Like the affixes is, yeah, it's the exclusive affix is not, doesn't really seem to be that as well. And then the Galaxy Talisman, I have tried it before, and it's kind of disappointing, to be honest, because it's skill damage and you have to boost it from skill damage. It's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. The damage I tried before with 4 of the grenades, like well, something like this. I tried it before, the Galaxy Talisman, and the damage it dealt is just not related. And the affixes also the exclusive affixes is also not related. I just don't think it's the I just don't think it's like anything that's impressive. Like this, what is this? Like it's not related anyway, in my opinion. Art Talisman, it's a little bit confusing, but it's literally like the same, almost the same thing like Galaxy's Talisman. The Meteor Talisman is bad. It's not rated as well, in my opinion, because you already have Look Talisman. Like this thing literally can do better job than Meteor Talisman. Like if you really want it to build with the Meteor gem, but whatever. Yeah, I don't really think it's really that impressive, and it's only limited for fire damage. So you literally either use the crown rings or Lee for the talisman. And anyways, move on. Eternal Talisman. I haven't tried this one as well, and I don't think it's written as well. Cooldown is very long and see difference. Yeah, no thanks. Not that good as well. Like even with the auto charge, its cooldown is still like maybe 6 seconds or 3 seconds. Yeah, either. Anyways, the minimum, even there's kind of like minimum cooldown for the talisman, like 2 seconds, I think. Yeah, after, when it reaches 2 seconds, it seems to be kind of trigger the cooldown reduction anymore, so it's kind of the Notch talismans will become Unleashed talisman. This is very basic, maybe not basic, but all-rounded talisman. I think it's quite good. It increases your weapon damage and speed damage, and then cooldown for primary skill, HP and movement speed. And the interesting thing about this talisman is the buff that you can get is the same, regardless whether it's normal or rare or legendary. And that is also one of the bad things about this talisman, because it's kind of pointless, not pointless, I don't know how to say it, but I was just expecting that the buff got increased, maybe like 300 or maybe 450, something like that. 150% damage weapon. skill, and then the cooldown is increased, and then the HP and shield is also increased. Movement speed is increased as the rarity increases. Something like that. And then I also not entirely sure on how this works. For 100% of overflow damage attachment. I'm not entirely sure, but it works with like the thing with thunder or meteor. That like, but I still don't know how it exactly works. And one of the experience that I have on this talisman is that the power gem I forgot. I forgot which one that I used that time. Maybe the meteor or the thunder, but it literally can one shot normal enemies even with four robot teammates. Uh, oh yeah, I will talk about it. So and then there's Dragon Game. This talisman is very good. It's very good because you literally have uh, something that is 4 times better than what is the name extravagant consumption, and you can get a lot of you can easily get a lot of stacks. The downside is that it cannot look properly like literally the other talisman like this, gain or lose 30 copper and then any condition here, and sometimes you get stuck on the elite enemies or the bosses on the boss stage. So it's kind of bad. It's in kind of bad in a way because you cannot loop this power chip. Yeah, cannot loop this power chip. It's quite unfortunate for second game talisman, but maybe that's one of a way on how to balance it. And yes, the crystal seed is very powerful power gem, and you should at least have one every time you use any kind of talisman because it increases your survivability by a lot, and it helps you a lot anyway. Then the Rattler talisman, I haven't tried it yet. Uh, yeah, it's I don't think it's really that great. The Rattler talisman, mainly because the cooldown is long, and you need like in a best scenario you probably can reduce the cooldown like 45%, but that is it's not really that great. I just don't think it's really, like compared to Unleashed talisman because it has 6 slot, a lot of buffs, and I mean a lot of slot, and the condition is very simple, and the cooldown is literally the same. And on top of that, if you want the cooldown reduced to maybe like 1 second, you can with the forbidden power. The forbidden power anyway, and you need the auto charge so that it will keep triggering for every 1 second. Forbidden power here, so it will be minus 1.2 second cooldown reduction, and then there will be like maybe 40 or 45% from the affixes, but you will only like left with to slot, unfortunately. But it's good enough. You can put meteor and standard here or standard something else. And yeah, back to Dragon to next. Vitality Talisman, it's quite interesting. That's all I have to say. Because you can get a lot of HP with this. And literally, like, it has no limit on how much max HP you can gain. For with the exception the limit of this will decay 5%, 5%. And then the assemble talisman. I personally think that it is quite fun in a way because well, because in a way you can abuse this with auto charge and ammo consuming, uh, auto charge and ammo consuming, and you use any kind of weapon that has one ammo magazine, like uh, like the staff, like the Phoenix Sword and Grand Crash. I think that is the name. Grand, yeah, like this, or maybe well, anything else other than one ammo. Yeah, so you literally can trigger the condition over and over. Uh, yeah, you can literally easily trigger this condition over and over, and then you can also use charge, auto charge, or even this. It's fine, and then you can put a lot of power gem. Like there will be 5 if you use 2 of them with 2-second cooldown, which is I personally think is quite good. It's quite interesting, but it's just okay. I haven't tried this yet. Yeah, I don't know how this triggers. Like, I think it just works like maybe the same way like the talisman. This way. Why is do I trigger count this way? I Yeah, I just don't think it's really that interesting. This one. So, anyways, let's get into the gameplay then. So this time, maybe I'll use. Yeah, maybe I'll use this. Not talisman. Uh, oh yeah, about the rip property. Uh, Actually, in Lone Wolf, the enemy doesn't get HP increase. It's just the enemy amounts that increase. But if you have something like this with the robot units, the AI with the enemy HP actually got increased. Anyways, this talisman is also good for the ground cat because he has very slow movement speed. So yeah, it's very slow movement speed, and the movement speed bonus for me is quite helpful. Anyways, but then let's start. And well, in case you didn't know, or maybe you were like, I don't know, I don't even know how you know. Anyway, Crown Prince is my favorite character. It's literally like the first character, and well, it used to be just okay, but it used to be okay, but then the painkiller got changed, got buff. Anyways, if I remember correctly, it used to be like it just make you immune to the elemental effects, and now you can inflict them with 2-second cooldown, which make the Crown Prince much more broken. And then after that, Crown Prince got a buff on his spiritual ascension. He got a buff on spiritual ascension. It's a good thing, but I just don't think it's really that impressive. But a good thing is a good thing, I guess. Yeah, it's literally very good for the early stage, like this, carrying your teammates on the early stage. But this doesn't mean that he doesn't have any weakness. His weakness is, well, his ascension is kinda shit. That's it. Like compared to other character, his ascension is kinda shit. Like it doesn't really give him much of damage, so he kinda fell off on. He kinda fell off on maybe on Act 3 or 4. Like at the time, like every time at that time, most of the time when I play co-op with anyone else, like either random or someone that I know, they usually have like a proper build to clear Act 3 and 4 without my help. Like they have very high damage while my damage is kinda low, which is, well, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's the downside of being able to carry the early stage, I guess. But yeah, even then he's still good as a support on Act 3 or 4, even if his damage is low. So yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah, and well, let's talk about something else maybe. The way how I play, you know. I personally favors okay, wait a second. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, talking about how I play this game. I personally favors more weapon build. It's just like you have a certainty. The Well, personally, I am much more comfortable with it. I'm not sure how to explain it. Like, I I just feel like it has less RNG compared to the skill build. So I favor it much more compared to this. Oh, and yeah, the Crown Bridge has one of these best upgrades. This one, it's literally one click for the debuff. Uh, it's very helpful for your teammates and yourself as well. And although I don't really watch a lot of people playing Crown Prince, but it doesn't seem like they like using that for some reason. And well, my goal here right now in the early game is just to spend as much ammo as possible because I forgot how much ammo that you need to spend, but I think it's 45 for normal ammo and 12 for large ammo, the blue one. And after you spend that much, you can regain one secondary ammo for your second skill. Let's make an example here. So in case you didn't know, yeah, like that. The basic pistol, this one, is considered as large ammo, and then you spend like one. Yeah, that is set there. So ten ammo. Maybe this. Yeah, maybe this somewhat affects it. But anyways, after you spend some ammo, you will recover one ammo for your second. Okay, maybe. And then the way I usually play when I got 100% make it capacity early on like this on any weapon that has base magazine capacity 80 is I upgrade them 3 times, and then when I get the code I will etch so that I can immediately get the Gemini inscription for it. Yeah, you literally finish that with painkiller, which is quite amazing. Oh yeah, okay. So with painkiller, obviously you want this, and then the rest is anything that works. Literally, restore spirit for my secondary skill because sometimes I ran out of them, and crystal shield for more survivability. Okay, that was lucky fine. Yeah, I won coin count for getting more in the future. And none of these are good because I don't really use the main skill for him. And on top of that, this one, and not this one, but this thing. I don't know how this works exactly, but there was once I tried to max this ascension and it turns out to be bad. Maybe unless you use sniper rifle, then I think this one is just kind of bad because I think it's only works for one shot only. Then enhance against the ghost, that thing is good. After that, maybe I can get this. It's one of the weapon that, well, one of the decent weapon. Damage is just okay, and I just don't think it's that good of weapon, like meta defining weapon, because that some of the limitation it has, like you literally have to crit in order to gain the stat. It's very kind of sad. It's very tempting to get this. Oh well, I get it. Might as well skip. I might regret it later because I will have like very low amount of coins during the boss fight at the start of the boss fight, like when the at the start of boss fight, like the time before you fighting the boss, and then there is the battler and the craftsman. At that time you literally won't have any coin, any money. It's kind of sad. Oh, oh yeah, and this is one of the good things from playing the one of the good things playing with the robot image, the bot is for some reason they have quite high HP and they literally immortal on the act 1 or 2. But even then, on Act 3 or 4, they barely take any damage, which is one of the good thing of it. So they can literally resurrect you whenever you're down. And as I said before, you can, not you can, but it's actually very good to you, very good thing to use the Dragon Kian talisman, because during the boss fight your friend, your ally, your both teammates will literally uh, will resurrect you in case you are making, not making, in case you are down for whatever reason that is. Maybe you are making some kind of mistake, like you're not properly avoiding boss attacks or something like that. Because Dragon Kin talisman cannot look properly during the boss fight. Well, unless you have a certain scroll, then you can look it. It's still kind of long, kind of slow, but whatever works. But it still works. But there's that. And then here comes the thing. I don't know what's the name. None of them are good. But one thing for sure is that I will disable this and this. Maybe this one is good and this. This one is also good for well, for any weapon that has weapon skill like this one is good. I don't know if I have one. And now I literally cannot upgrade. Yeah, this is one of the downside of extravagant consumption. Sucks really. And it really sucks if you get it. And as you can see, I didn't like damage there. That's because crystals. Wait. Ah, I think there is something that is feel wrong with the boss. Maybe because, well, I sense something is weird, but I cannot prove it. There's something wrong with the boss because usually with for players like this, the boss is very tanky. Somehow it doesn't feel like that. Maybe it's just because I deal quite high damage. Maybe, hopefully, because I just said that having couple teammates will increase the enemy edge. And for this, usually I just skip unless uh, the effect from two enemies is not that bad, or if it's a cursed scroll, or it's good thing. Or maybe it's something that I need, like this one. The uh, the effect to enemy is not really that bad as well, and like this one. So I will take this, but like this one, the legendary, its the effect on enemy is quite bad. Yeah, generates one special set that blocks 10% HP in skill damage. Yeah, this is like the effect on him is very bad. I'm tempted to get this because my tendency is to get cursed scroll, but I will take this because I have to go. And then there are the three of them is good, but before that, okay, sometimes the bot will actually pick Eye of Providence. If they will do that, you don't need to pick this again. If only Eye of Providence can stack each can stack You know, like at the end of that, there will be like if there are four people using it, there will be four red rocks at the end of stage. That would be cool. Anyways, this one is good, but like 4 damage. Yeah, I think I will take this because I want to end this run as fast as possible. The Eye of Perfection is fun because it gives you more options. Like you know what I mean. Like yeah, just like that. I almost done. If not for uh yeah, if not for the crystal shield helping me survive right there, I might have died. And yeah, I hate this because the enemy will revive and a lot of people that using skill build will literally pick this and kind of dragging down your team. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's just I mean I'm fine although I'm a little bit annoyed. I can handle the enemy just fine. Just a little bit annoying, like breaking the whole team instead of yourself. I just hope that the downside is changed one day, so it becomes much more better for teams. You know, like why do you even need to giving the burden to your whole team? This is yeah, this is quite good. But I am keeping my rifle. Oh yeah, yeah, when you have the bot ally, they usually will point will yeah will mark this red box sometimes with the assumption that you are close enough. I mean they are close enough. Fuck, I just waste my 1k coin. Anyways, I will get the Gemini inscription later on the next act, on the next day. It's okay. And now I have to walk back to get the upgrade. And thankfully I'm using the Notch Talisman or the Unleashed Talisman because I get the 30% movement speed. Yeah, as you can see, if the weapon is level 5, you will immediately get the Gemini inscription. And this is what I'm looking for. I can do that later, since right now I don't have anything. Yes, more copper. That's a good. I just don't think neither of them are impactful. So I'm picking anything as long as it's not the comfort zone. The thing is weird, and I don't like doing. Yeah, you know what? Anyways, in case you didn't know, the weapon will be automatically recycled if you move on the next. That's why I don't recycle unless it's scroll because recycling scroll will give you. I will get started spectrum for it because other other dev for wow. Wow. Thinking I think the scroll was kind of yeah, I think the vindictive nature is kind of and then boom, as you can see 190M. I might actually stay with this. There's enemy right there. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot. Cost damage boost is nice. Well, I guess I'm lucky this time because I kept getting lots of talisman. I need to get up. And I'm stupid. And that's it. Ah, alright. If you are using sufficient consumption, I think it's highly recommended to upgrade your weapon. No, not that's not right. To spend your money before going to the next stage. Because otherwise, it will be spent for nothing. Not just one, because I think I saw better. Yeah, I'm second. Uh, okay, what? I literally. But I'm saving it until I get until not until maybe I'm for the next act. I'm saving it for the next act. Well, I'm gonna run out of points as usual. You know what? Let's walk back. Wow, I didn't know that there's just and once again I'm locked. I'll upgrade that. Oh yeah. Uh, I don't know where the update is. I mean, when it got update. Usually, if you upgrade a scroll, you have to manually pick it up again. Now you don't have to. It's a good thing. Yeah, this weapon is totally my favorite. Okay. Yeah, none of these are good. I'll get the boxes soon, I guess. I mean, damage from the smoke bomb is not really that good anyway. But it's alright. And as you can see, I don't have any points. I don't have any. I had this boss because the invincibility, but the other boss is annoying as well because the other boss rarely come out sometimes. It's annoying. I hate it. And bot is very sucks against this. Ah, they can take a I'll get coin count if the elemental process. I need the critical conversion, but I don't think. Then, okay, my bad. That is not the wrong. I meant to use this coin count. I still need the crystal seal. Maybe I can do something. And I actually plan to change my affixes to so that I can get more cooldown. Yeah, that one is nice. It's tempting. And then there's that. I can get quite a lot of elemental. I really need crystal control. Okay. Okay, I think that was a little waste. I think because there's a limit on the attack speed that you can get, and I'm thinking that I should change my weapon. Something else. I don't know. Well, at the end, I think that. Oh, oh, gets like sometimes, especially when people. I'm sensing my way. Because of the XP. Oh, very nice. More movements. Okay. On a I don't care. I'm not gonna take that for now. Because I'm looking for critical conversion again. And no, unfortunately, that kind of sucks. Okay. Now I don't have any money. I'm also planning to change my fitness level for my charisma. I'm I'm staying with my current. I'll skip starting very tempting. Ah, whatever. That literally kind of not bad. Yeah, I literally am regretting of getting syndicated message. I don't know. I think that was the name because I don't look properly. Oh, that is interesting. Corrosive prolong. Yeah, and what do you say? Let's see if I can get money. Is it enough? Oh yes. I personally choose corrosion because of the level 3. Like when you hit, you can trigger your smoke bomb on it. Well, it's good. Of course. Fire and push. This as well. What I'm looking for is Yeah, I'm looking for the Twitter. So that way I will be needing the. I still don't have a better condition, but that's okay. Hmm. You know what? Let's get parameters. Yeah. That. Uh, well, I might want the extra slot for the full game, or I can get smoke bouncer replacing this. Because it's only like 250. Oh, it's only 125 elemental damage, which is it's kind of- I think extra slot is better. I don't think extra slot is better than smoke bomb, so but adjusting it will be fun. Yeah, I had this. I don't really need this, but I'm looking for. Wait, I still need the coin count. Please. point is. Oh, wow, finally. Yeah. Maybe I'll. Oh yeah, tracker is also quite. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, it literally has. It seems to be. Oh, never mind. But yeah, anyway, tracker is quite good. I. Like I don't really have to aim with the just shoot randomly and then suddenly no, not suddenly, eventually the enemy. Like it saves a lot of headache. uh, I don't like this. I really don't. But I'm not sure. Like which one that actually increase my thing. Oh yeah, right. I almost. Updating the what is it? Yeah, evil devouring sword. It can give. It's very good because it can give you party shot as well. The enhanced version. It's even you only have few, like few first scroll is good enough. Like right now I only have 5 first scroll, and as you can see yourself, I have quite high lucky. I'm gonna skip it there since it's just gonna be the weapon and I already listened. Fire that because I don't need that. What I need is Yasuo Thunder. Well, that's that. That's that. Now, on to the boss. Boss, I don't know. Um, oh, I have auto charge. My bad. I don't think I. Where can I have? That is no. I might think down. Yeah. I think it's better to steal them. Okay. They really should buff the other. This boss is very hard. Yeah, this boss is very hard if you are playing with someone. But the other one, the bottom, it's just literally just joke. focus. Anyways, continue. And there you go. And this one goes. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. And well, I'm very grateful for all of you who watch, even if it's only for a moment. And I'm also very grateful that if you actually watch until the end. So yeah, thank you everyone. I'll be seeing you again next time.